Monday Night Raw is in Des Moines, Iowa tonight, and this crowd, I'm sure, is going to be a much more subdued crowd if they were in Philadelphia again. And in case you didn't hear, the Philadelphia Eagles are Super Bowl champions. They beat the New England Patriots 41-33, win the first ever Super Bowl in Philadelphia. So I'm sure with all the way they're going crazy in the streets, I don't want to comment on some of the stuff I've seen. It's fucking disgusting, one of the things, but they're going absolutely crazy. I'm sure WWE is relieved they weren't in Philadelphia, but congratulations to the Eagles. And now this show, worth noting, we have new theme music for Raw, a new Papa Roach song. Why? Papa Roach in 2018, as if he's fucking relevant. And the show's off to a miserable start. They start off with the Bray Wyatt promo, and immediately I just want to change the channel when I see Bray Wyatt. And they follow up with the Roman Reigns promo saying he's going to go to Brock to beat Brock Lesnar or somebody, and no one's going to get in his way. I'm sure it is. Even the fans, every single fan would love to get in his way. But anyway, match is starting, Reigns and Wyatt. I wonder who's going to win this one. Surprise, Reigns wins. So after the match, you have Matt Hardy beat up Bray Wyatt, hits him with the twist of fate. And that pathetic, awful, disgraceful of a feud must continue. What a fucking disaster. And unfortunately, we're going to have to sit through Roman Reigns winning the Elimination Chamber and beating Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Whatever. I've been dreading it for a year. It was announced like January of last year. I've been dreading it for a year. And by the time WrestleMania comes, they'll just be like, at least I get to go to bed early. Backstage, it shows Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan. I think this is Rollins' hometown and close to. I think he's from Davenport, but he got a nice reaction. He's talking to Jason Jordan, and they're motivated to go win their tag titles back, even though there's something wrong with Jason Jordan. I don't know. I heard it could be really bad, but he hasn't been taken off TV. I'm not so sure all the details of this situation. When we come back, Balor Club or Zoe, Gallows and Anderson come out first, and Finn Balor comes. Their opponents are the Revival, and I guess it's going to be a tag team match now. I think it was supposed to be a singles match, but it's Finn Balor teaming up with, I think, with Carl Anderson against the Revival. So it could be a good match. Also, with this commentary we have now with the coach, it was worth noting Booker T says he was replaced because WWE was afraid he was going to kick Corey Graves' ass, and had some choice words to say about Corey Graves. Says if he approaches him out of the company property, he's going to fight him. And man, he went off on him. It was a really damn good promo. And I'm not surprised, to be honest. The way they'd have Graves rip into him, it was just fucking horrible. Anyway. I think Graves is just a guy, I don't know. I don't know if he's deserving of that role. I think he's overrated. I think people overhype him. And to me, he's just a guy. The way he carries himself, it makes it like he was this big star. You were nobody in the wrestling business. You got a concussion, the company felt sorry for you and put you on the commentary. You were nothing. Anyway, this match is continuing, and so they had Finn Balor pin Scott Dawson. I'm thinking to myself, I don't know about this. Beating the Revival this early, even though Finn needed to win after he lost to John Cena on Raw, after all that momentum he had at the Rumble, is just whatever. It is what it is. Then they announced that Kurt Angle is going to announce Alexa Bliss's 5 opponents at Elimination Chamber who she's going to be facing. And also, we have a match. We have Asuka and Bayley tonight on Raw. So, a rematch of their 2 NXT TakeOver matches. Then they go backstage and they show Sasha Banks watching her match against Asuka. Bayley comes and Sasha is sitting down wearing this amazing blouse, I have to say, if they were credit for that. Or amazing, shirt. Showing some cleavage there, Sasha. Anyway, Sasha's been looking great as of late, especially the way what she wore at the Royal Rumble. And Bayley's talking to her, and they're going back and forth, and they're teasing tension. They've been teasing tension for a whole year. Remember last year when Sasha had that knee injury for like 4 months? Fuck. I mean, they've been teasing this forever, and then looks like I think they're going to get Bayley and Sasha or something. Now, might be on the pre-show. Maybe they can even have them start the show, the main card, but that's a match. I think it's Alexa, Nia, Bayley, Sasha, Charlotte, Asuka. Those are your women's matches. And, of course, Ronda and Stephanie's doing something. They're teasing that. Then they go to a cruiserweight match on Raw. So they show, the match ends, and they show Kurt Angle talking to the gorgeous Alexa Bliss, looking great, showing some cleavage as of late. I've been noticing that, Alexa. And Kurt's on his way to the ring to announce her opponents for the Elimination Chamber. So with Kurt out, I'm wondering, I guess no one has to qualify for the Women's Chamber. That's equal. That represents equality, right, WWE? Since the men have to qualify, the women don't have to. So Kurt announces the match, and it's they announced Mickie James, Bayley, Sasha Banks, Mandy Rose, and Sonya Deville. No Nia Jackson. Kurt made mention of that because it's Nia and Alexa at WrestleMania, obviously. And he announces it's Nia and Asuka Elimination Chamber. If Nia beats Asuka, it's a triple threat match. So what I think's going to happen, I think they're going to have Nia Jax beat Asuka, and that's going to be a big shock. People are going to be really pissed. What's going to happen is Asuka is going to decide, you know what, I already beat Alexa. I'm going to challenge Charlotte at WrestleMania for a SmackDown title, and it's going to be a Nia and Alexa. That's how you're going to do it. And then Sasha and Bayley will turn on each other. I think Bayley will eliminate Sasha, and it'll come down to Bayley and Alexa, and it looks like Bayley's going to win, and Sasha's going to screw Bayley, and you're going to get Bayley and Sasha. That's what's going to happen. That's what I think. Anyway, Alexa comes out to interrupt Kurt, looking just gorgeous, and she's screaming at him, and she's comparing herself to Brock Lesnar and saying, do they value Brock Lesnar more than I do? And then she yelling at Kurt, she doesn't want the match, and it's unfair she has to defend the belt. And Kurt finally brought up she hasn't defended the fucking title since October. I've been complaining about that. We never get to see her. I almost called an Amber Alert for Alexi Kaufman right now. For God's sakes, anyway. She's calling him sexist, and then he asked the fans, do you want to see the Elimination Chamber? They all chant yes, so that match is on. They always go for the cheap yes chant. Then they go through a few advertisers, show a damn John Cena fucking Snapchat or whatever, and then it's Asuka and Bayley up next. That's what they had, the graphic show. That's cool. They go to Black History Month, and they're showing, I don't know, it's Roman Reigns talking, whatever. He's their new spokesperson like John Cena. And up next is Asuka and Bayley's going to start now. Asuka's out. Asuka won a match. I mean, it wasn't nowhere near as good as the match she had last week with Sasha. They didn't give her as much, but I did like the finish, though, how it went from the Asuka lock into the armbar. That was kind of cool. But it was a decent match, I guess. So after the match, they have the two of them shake hands, and now they go to the bar and the empty arena, man. It's like they're fucking John Cena from 2012. He's in the fucking empty arena before a match, anyway. Cutting in those fucking stupid tout promos, those damn selfie videos are fucking horrible. I hate all of them. Just typing up their match against Rollins and Jordan later tonight. So up next is a Elimination Chamber qualifying match. You have Miz and Apollo Crews. I wonder who's going to win. So Miz cuts a promo for the match. He takes credit for the Raw 25 rating, which is awesome. Kind of reminds you when he took credit for that WrestleMania buy rate. When The Rock came back and he guest hosted and did a huge buy rate, and because of The Rock, Miz took credit for it. That was funny. And he's kind of poking tongue in cheek, and then he even talks about how he made a video, and the Philadelphia Eagles saw his video and inspired them to win the Super Bowl. So Miz is a really good troll. Then comes Apollo Crews out to crickets. Miz gets the win, obviously. I didn't see that one coming. So it's 5 guys in the chamber officially now. So they're telling Jason Jordan, telling Seth Rollins backstage he can't compete because of his neck, and Kurt Angle is there. And I think this is something's going on with Jordan. I don't think this is I think they're working. It's a worked shoot, kind of, because this is a shoot injury, but they're working it into the storyline. But there's something wrong with this guy. This guy is in trouble. I don't think you'll see him wrestle at all anytime soon. And what happens is Roman Reigns randomly walks by, and now it's Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns against the bar, and the crowd seems to like that. And I admit, I don't like Roman Reigns at all, but Rollins and Reigns compared to Rollins and Jordan against Cesaro and Sheamus, that's pretty damn good. And I believe that they said that match is up next. So tag team title match is up next. So Jason Jordan interferes in this match, and it gets Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins are disqualified, and he gets a whole bunch of boos, and Rollins is furious. So they go back to the back, and you see Kurt Angle and Jason Jordan, and Rollins is furious at Jordan, saying, why'd you interfere? He's just yelling at him, and then he even calls Jason Jordan a son of a bitch right in front of Kurt Angle, basically calling Kurt Angle's wife a bitch. Man, I mean, Kurt's... I don't know. I guess Kurt's former ex-wives aren't very popular in the locker room. You have Braun Strowman cussing out Karen. Now you have, Seth Rollins calling his African or black former female lover a bitch. So I guess his wives aren't too popular in the locker room anyway. Kurt screams at Jason Jordan to leave, and I don't know. I don't want to see Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan, but I think that's what we're going to. But I don't know what's going on with Jordan's injury. This whole storyline really sucks. Then they go to Nia Jax. This is basically when they debuted her a couple years ago on Raw. They had her just kill girls. I remember they used to do this with Nia and Braun. They'd have Nia kill jobber women and they have Braun kill jobber guys. This is what they're doing. I think she's going to get the belt at WrestleMania. I think they're going to give Nia a big push. Could be her and Ronda, maybe at in the summer. I think that's where we're headed. She's winning the belt from Alexa Bliss at WrestleMania, and it's possible she beats Asuka at the Chamber. And we'll see. I think they're giving her the Rocket. She's the Rock's cousin. Rock's probably gonna like that. Maybe it gets the Rock to want to come to WrestleMania to see her win. So now they're starting to build up stuff with John Cena and Elias. Put me to sleep. So we're going to get on our damn women's match. We have Sonya Deville. She's out with Mandy Rose and Paige. And I guess, I don't know if Sonya and Mandy are just a tag team now, but Paige is there still with them. She's still employed technically. I mean, I don't know what they're going to do with her, but she's facing Mickie James. I missed what happened. I think Mickie James might have won with a roll-up or a DQ anyway. Absolution beats the living fuck out of Mickie, Mandy, and Sonya beat her up. And then Alexa Bliss makes the save. She doesn't even fight them. She drags Mickie out of the ring and she puts her arm over her and helps her up the ramp. It was I don't know, she's trying to form an alliance or something. Didn't care for it. It was nice to see Alexa. Always nice to see Alexa anytime. Now I guess it's Elias and Cena and something. I don't know. So Elias was singing kind of as I'm figuring he talked about the Super Bowl and stuff, and making jokes. It's a triple threat match: Cena versus Strowman versus Elias in the main event. So in the main event, Elias gets the win. Braun Strowman, he pins John Cena after Braun Strowman hits a power slam. Okay, so this is interesting. And after the match, Strowman kills both of them with multiple power slams. Strowman stands tall. Which probably indicates he's not winning because he's looking too dominant right now. That's interesting. It looks like maybe John Cena and The Undertaker is not going to happen. There's been no hits of The Undertaker. Is it the end of The Undertaker? I hope it is. I do not want to see John Cena and The Undertaker ever seeing Undertaker in that 24 special. I think it's possible it's over.